Hey, how's everybody doing? It's been a long 7 to 8 months since I last recorded. I've been busy with work and everything, but you know what? I decided let's give this a go again. Let's see if I can get in the spirit of doing these once a week. I finally figured out how to get my webcam to work that I bought, so I'm not using the one on my computer or my phone. So that's a plus. Plus, since I was able to use that, I was able to get this new microphone. So we'll see how this new mic works. Also, so we'll see. Um, Figured right now is a good time to get back into it with the NFL season just ending and the NBA season into the full swing of things. But let's get right into it. With the Super Bowl just ended, and the Bucks beating the Chiefs. Not what anyone expected the outcome to be. I don't think people can say, "Oh yeah, I predicted that." No one predicted the Bucks destroy the Chiefs like they did. I figured the Chiefs would win, kind of like by a 3-4 score deficit or margin. I figured the game would be close until like the third, fourth quarter. Then the Bucks would have to start going for it on like fourth down, not get it. Chiefs go down, score touchdowns, and kind of put it out of play, out of hand. But the only chance I thought the Bucks had was if they were able to put pressure on Mahomes to make him feel uncomfortable. Go back to when Brady lost his 2 Super Bowls. What happened? The Giants got pressure on him. He felt uncomfortable. He started hearing footsteps. He started throwing the ball, taking sacks, things like that. And that's exactly what happened to Mahomes. Yeah, they got pressure on him, but there were times when there was no pressure, but he felt there was pressure, so he started running. And I mean, that's what it comes down to. If you get no matter how good you are as a quarterback, if you don't feel comfortable, you're not going to perform. It's just down. That's just how it is. Let's be honest. And like I said, going into it, I thought that was their only chance was to put pressure on Mahomes. Because in the NFC Championship game, they put pressure on Brady or on not Brady on Rodgers, and he was struggling, and it didn't help at all that one of their linemen hurt themselves in the AFC Championship game. When that happened, you're like, they could be in trouble, but who knows? We'll see. Also, with that whole game plan, there was no adjustments done by the Chiefs. The whole game, Mahomes was running for his life. Where's the 3-step drop pass? Quick pass. Where's the screen pass to make it so the defensive line has to stop and think, we need to stop. We can't just go full speed at Mahomes and get him. Like, that would have been easy. Make him think that something else is coming. They abandoned the run game. The rookie running back had a good game, the little that he did run. I want to say he had like 70 yards rushing, which is good. Like, why'd they abandon it? I don't understand anything that they were doing. It's like, this is our plan. No matter what, we're sticking to it. Well, guess what? You got it stuck to you. You need it. There's no reason why you shouldn't have adjusted your game. So you get what you get. Now on to basketball. Looks like we're about, I think, a third of the way done through with the season. They're talking about doing an all-star game, which doesn't make any sense. None of these players want the all-star game. LeBron, Giannis, they're all saying there's no sense in doing this. And I get it from their fact too, that they had a short off season as is. So they just want to have time hanging out with their family, which they didn't get because of how short it was. They were in the bubble and then they had to come out, and then like 2 months later the season was started. They would like a rest. Their body needs to rest. They're playing so hard, then they got 2 weeks off or 2 months off, and then they're right back at it. And it just doesn't make sense. They're also trying to have a dunk contest and 3-point contest during the game at halftime. What happens if one of these players is in the game? Are they going to put them in the dunk contest? It wouldn't make sense, because what if their legs are a little fatigued and they try to do a dunk that they normally could, but since their legs are so tired, they can't jump like they normally do. They land wrong and tear something in their knee or something. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, what's the point of having an all-star game? Nobody watches it, let's be honest. The score is always like 200 to 195 at the end of the third quarter. There's no defense, and it's going to be even worse now. Players don't want to be there, and if you don't want to be there, you're not going to try hard. You don't try hard, that's when injuries happen. So it just doesn't make any sense to have the All-Star game. Let these guys go home, hang out with their family, relax, get their body rested, and come back strong for the second half. I guess that just makes too much sense. And not to mention, you want all these players from other teams to just come together in one spot. You have a hard enough time when they're on the same team to keep them from going out and doing things. Look at the Spurs. They have 4 or 5 players that just tested positive for the coronavirus today for COVID. So they've had to cancel 4 or 5 games this whole week, the rest of this week, because they can't play. It makes no sense at all. They're only for the money. They don't care about people's health. They only want the money. And the mayor of Atlanta came out today saying normally we would be happy to have this all-star game in Atlanta, but right now we're not, because this is going to bring people possibly from other states into our state. And that's going to be problems because outdoor restaurants are going to be overcrowded. You heard about it all about the Super Bowl. People were not happy. Businesses, yeah, there are a lot of people, but they couldn't accommodate for all of those people because of the restrictions going on. They had to try to have people outside in the heaters, and it was semi-cold. I think some nights it was cold. They didn't have the seats or the heaters for outdoors. You're just putting people at risk that you shouldn't be. It makes no sense right now. I just do not get it. They're all about the money. Yeah, I just don't get it. It makes no sense. If you guys have any comments, suggestions, drop a comment, hit subscribe. Let me know if there's anything you want me to talk about. I'm just going on a whim right now, just testing out the new mic and the new webcam that I got. So let me know if you. Oh, I don't have my Dr. Pepper with me. I forgot I'm out. Dang, that sucks. I guess I'll just act like I'm drinking it. Until next time, next week, hit me up. Peace.